Good afternoon, everybody. Today is January 20, 2019. Today our lecture is Form Sphere Consciousness, Rupa Vachara Chitta Part 2. So before studying the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. Thank you to see all of you. Welcome to the Abhidhamma class. Today we will continue. Last week we talking about the form sphere consciousness. Form sphere consciousness is special power of mind. But you know the power of mind has three kinds. There are three kinds of power of mind: confidence, effort, and then concentration, wisdom, and mindfulness. So these are power of mind. If you want your mind very powerful, you need to train your mind with these power. Yeah. So concentration is one of them. Yeah. With the sing sphere consciousness also working, but you know that concentration is not too much powerful. In form sphere consciousness, concentration working very, very strongly. Yeah, very, very strongly. So that kind of practice is special practice for concentration power. So we learn, if you want to train your mind, our mind always working with the object. So that's why if you want to train your mind, you need to practice your mind with the meditation object. Yeah. Yeah. So here for form sphere consciousness, there are special meditation object, various kind of meditation object. For example, the kasina, we call the kasina in Pali, like artists and the other different kind of color, or many different kind. But it's depend on the selected meditation object. You will get the different jhana power. So jhana power is that there are 5 steps. One, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, and fifth jhana. It's depend on the meditation object. Some meditation object just only first jhana you will get, but some object or fifth jhana up. The most powerful one, the fifth jhana is the most powerful one. You will get it. So it's depend on how what kind of meditation object you choose and practice. You will get according to the object, you will get the first jhana or second jhana or extra. Yeah. So we continue about explanation a little bit more detail to get the power concentration here. So in the big screen also saying. So form sphere consciousness In Pali is a Rupa Vachara Chitta. Rupa Vachara Chitta, form sphere consciousness is 5 kinds of the different jhana level, according to the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, and fifth jhana. So that began to totally form sphere consciousness, 15 kinds. 5 are wholesome, 5 are resident, and 5 are functional. Functional is special for the Buddha and Arahant, not for ordinary person. Yeah. Functional we call Kiriya Chitta, functional mind. The mind is very pure, no mental defilement, no mental impurity. Buddha and Arahant. So that's special mind. If the Arahant practice Rupa Vajrayana, on the Buddha, Rupa Vajrayana, so at the time, their mind is only functional, not wholesome, kusala, not resident. Vipaka, we call in Pali Vipaka. Vipaka is resident. Resident mind. So three group, resident, wholesome mind, resident mind, and then functional mind. 3 group. Each group has 5 jhana. So altogether 15. 15 for according to the moral, according to the resident, according to the functional type. So 3 types: wholesome, and the kusala, resident vipaka, and functional kiriya. So here I will explain there are 3 plane of existence. 3 group of the plane of existence. Altogether, how many existence in the universe? 31. Yeah, 31 kind. So look at here like this. Briefly, the diagram is more easy to understand. Altogether, existence in the universe, 31 kind of existence we have. So 11 are we call Kama Loka. Kama Loka, Kama meaning here things sphere. Loka meaning sphere, the place for the living being to live, to stay. So Kama Loka meaning is a thing sphere. Our human world is included in the thing sphere, Kama Loka. Because every day in our daily life, the things is influence our mind, isn't it? By seeing, by hearing, and by smelling, by tasting, by touching, and then by thinking, man. Yeah. So in that sphere, we call think sphere. Think sphere is 11. 11 is 4 is a woeful. 4 is not good. Woeful plane. Woeful sphere. Hell and animal kingdom, hungry ghosts and a demon, Yeah. But human being, human world, good. And then 6 kind of celestial world. Celestial world, Chatumarachika, Taurinsa, Yama, Tusita, Nimanarati, and Pranimita, Vasavadi. So 6 kind of celestial sphere plane. So altogether 11. And then 16 kind of Rupa Loka. Rupa Loka is they have a body, but sensitive material is not all. That living being is very strange. They have a very strong concentration power, and then When they practice meditation, they're thinking. Normally, we have 5 sense door, isn't it? In 5 sense door, eye and ear is very, very important and useful to learn, to study, especially for the practice meditation, to learn from the other, and then to see the Buddha, and then to listen the Dharma with these 2 sensitive methods. Eye and ear is very important, but the other 3 is not necessary. They are very, very busy for them in our life. That's why that living being thinking like this. Oh, we don't need these 3 remaining sensitive material. The no sensitivity, and then 10 sensitivity, and body sensitivity. No need. They make very busy and very complicated for us. They think like this. And then practice meditation. So according to that willpower, they reborn in there. 16 kind of rupa loka. So in there, they have the body, they have the mouth and nose, but no sensitivity in there. Just only they use eye and ear to listen the Dharma, to see the Buddha and Arahant, yeah. So that living being, that sphere we call phone sphere. English translation of phone sphere, but no Pali direct translation, no equivalent translation. We didn't get it. That's why I'm just translation of phone sphere. They have phone. That's why they have phone. But not like axe, not like the sing sphere. Sing sphere are all kind of things. But Rupa Loka only 2 sensitivity. We need to know like this. So today we learn phone sphere consciousness mostly arise in those planes. Mostly. But the other, the sing sphere also is possible. Because when we practice Rupa Vajra Jhana practice, we will get the jhana. So at that time, in the sing sphere, that kind of consciousness, phone sphere consciousness happen. So we need to understand like that. But Arupa Loka, another plane is Arupa Loka, 4 kind of Arupa Loka. Arupa means formless, no material, no matter. Just the we call the living being, but they have only nama, only mind and manifest. They have no material. So that's why I call Arupa. Arupa means material, A means no. That's why English translation is a formless sphere. In the formless sphere, no form sphere consciousness. Because if you want to get the Arupa jhana, you need to remove the Rupa jhana. You need to upgrade. That's why in the formless sphere, no form sphere consciousness. Not like this, no here. Understand? Yeah. The 2 kind of jhana, Arupa jhana and Rupa jhana connect. But if you practice the samatha meditation, you will get the first Rupa jhana. Not directly Arupa jhana is not possible. If you want Arupa jhana, you need to practice for the rupa jhana first. And after that rupa jhana, if you get, you need to upgrade to get the arupa jhana. So arupa jhana and rupa jhana is connect. They are connect. Yeah. Okay. So that's why there are we have three kind of these sphere: Kama Loka, sing sphere; Rupa Loka, form sphere; and Arupa Loka, formless sphere. So fourth state of the mystery are apaya. We call apaya is hell, animal kingdom, hungry ghosts, and then demon, isn't it? And a human being, manusa, we call in Pali manusa. Yeah. And then six slash-wearing Dewa Loka. We call in Pali Dewa Loka. That's these they are constitute the Kama Loka, sing sphere, Kama Loka. So it's also called because of the Sing's desire. Sing's desire is play predominant part in those spheres. That's why we call Kama Loka. Kama Loka. And then fourth state of the mystery called the Dukkati, another name, Dukkati, we call in Pali. Four woeful stages: hell, animal kingdom, hungry ghosts, and demon. We call their Dukkati. Du means evil. Kati meaning is that kind of the state. Yeah. So evildoers are born in such stages. And then remaining seven we call Sukhati. Yeah. Sukhati including our human being and the six celestial beings. Yeah, celestial beings altogether. Seven rings we call Sukhati. Sukhati, Su means good. Yeah. Sumana, Sumano, Sumana mind. Sumana meaning is a good mind. Like this in Pali usage. Okay, so the good person are born in those stages of the sensuous pleasure rings. We call Sukhati. Yeah. Okay, so today we learn only another stage, not these stages, another stage. Rupa Loka, this one. In the middle, Rupa Loka. Yeah, mostly Rupa Loka arising, but also it's possible in the Kama Loka as well. So that means a human being also can practice for the Rupa Vachara Jhana, form sphere Jhana. Okay. So we go to the next one. So the person is a very, very intellectual person, and then that person understands the danger of the things. Because the things always we need more and more, isn't it? No end. Yeah. The things for sensual pleasure. If you want something, if you never ever enough for that, then later you will become boring with that, and then you need another new one, like a iPhone. every year, new, no end, isn't it? Like this. So Shakespeare was like this. So that the very intelligent person, they know that. Oh, the things is very dangerous for us because they are always like a thirsty something. That's why they don't want They want to be free from that kind of stages, so they try to practice meditation to be temporarily hidden from the influence of the things. So that person who seeks no delight in the ordinary things desire, but interested in the very higher spiritual progress, for that person, naturally, they are very, very higher intellectual. So they have a very high aspiration to upgrade their mind, to be free from the influence of the sense. That's their aim. So even in the human realm, that person who retire to solitude and engage themselves in the meditation. So that jhana is a more I think more difficult than the vipassana. Because they need special place, very quiet and no the disturbances. Because jhana disturbance, even though the sound is a great disturbance for the jhana. That's why they need to go to the forest and practice, the samatha meditation. Not easy. But vipassana we can do in the society. Even though we live with the family and then the other, the society, the friends, but we can practice vipassana. So a little bit different nature of the vipassana and samatha. But here is especially for the samatha meditation, from sphere consciousness. Yeah, we need to understand like this. So that's why if they want to upgrade their spiritual progress, they go to the forest and then practice meditation in very, very solitude, very quiet place. Yeah, we call it nekama. Nekama in Pali. Okay, so after before we practice meditation, that one we need to understand there are two kinds of meditation. There are two kinds of meditation. Bhavana we call in Pali. Maybe already know samatha. Samatha meaning concentration, and vipassana meaning the insight, especially wisdom, for the wisdom, practice for the wisdom. Samatha is especially practice for the concentration. The aim is different. So samatha means calm and tranquility. Your mind is very calm down and very peaceful. The highest, the profit you will get from that practice, samatha. Yeah, by developing the jhana, first jhana, the second jhana, up to fifth jhana. Yeah. But vipassana is seeing things just truly what are arising every single moment. Just your body and mind, not the other special object. Samatha, we need special meditation object, isn't it? But if you practice a vipassana, you don't need special object. You have breathing in and out. Always you have. At any time, anywhere, you can practice with the, breathing in and out as a meditation object, isn't it? Very easy. Yeah. So the vipassana is like this. Vipassana just focus on the every single phenomenon at every moment. They show us. They show us their nature. They never ever pretend like the other things. But the problem is our mind. Our mind view is we didn't see what they show us. Mind is so crazy because the mind, our mind is very, very complicated working with the various kind of manifestors. That's why our body and mind show us the reality, but our mind see beyond that reality. Always. That's problem. Yeah. If you see just only reality at every moment, our mind free from defilement automatically. That's why we need to practice vipassana. So vipassana is like this. Yeah. So there are two kind of different kind of meditation. With the 8 jhana, so a person could develop very higher psychic power, opinion. It's maximum. It's the best benefit you will get it from the samatha meditation. It's abhinya. We call abhinya is a very, very, higher psychic power. You will get it. But the vipassana lead to only enlightenment. Yeah. Enlightenment means you will free. You will see the Four Noble Truth. You will realize the Four Noble Truth. So those who person develop the jhana after dying with that kind of jhana, they were reborn in a higher form sphere, Rupaloka. Just they will get research. But Vipassana is more. Vipassana is destroying the karmic energy, and then we will get no more new life. We were free from the suffering. So the highest the benefit from the Vipassana is like this. Okay, so here I would like to explain about the little bit more Arupaloka jhana, another one kind of jhana. Arupaloka is a phone sphere, a formless sphere. Formless sphere, that's why we see no body, only mind. But as ordinary rule, always both of mind and body always working together. Always working together. They are interconnected, interrelated, and interdependent each other, body and mind. You are sitting here, you see the slideshow because your eye, your eye suddenly supporting your eye consciousness. That's why you see this various kind of slide right now. So like this, body and mind connect, and then they are depend each other. They cannot separate, but very, very highly willpower, like a jhana. So at that time, there's a possibility for the mind. It's possible to arise without supporting body. That's why Arubha lokas happen like this. No supporting body, just mind and manifestors working. You can imagine. Sometimes willpower is very, very amazing. Yeah. That's why in the somebody there no food many over 7 days they stay survive. Mostly 7 days, no food, we will die, isn't it? Yeah. No food, no water. But some person practice meditation, that person is longer more than 70. Yeah. So the in formless sphere also they no need the food and because they have no body, just only mind and manifest working. Many years. Their lifespan is so long. So at that time, the body no supporting to the mind. So being born in the celestial ring and a form sphere, they are supporting process very subtle material form, but in the formless sphere, there's no material. You need to understand that, okay? Okay, so I would like to explain next one is the jhana. Because we today form sphere consciousness has a different kind of jhana. So what is a jhana? Maybe you want to ask, what is a jhana? So that's why I'm explaining here. Jhana meaning is jhana is a Pali term. It's derived from the root J. Pali J. J meaning is a think, but not just normally thinking, not like this. Think meaning is think only to the special meditation object. Not thinking various kind of object. No, not like this. Think only special object. Yeah. So whenever the Buddha Gosa explain, jhana, explaining about the jhana is Aramanupanik to. Aramanupanik to. Pachanika Japanadowa jhanan. This is an explanation about the jhana in Pali. We call jhana because it's think closely of an object. This is one kind of definition of the jhana. Jhana means think closely of an only one object, not many objects. That's called jhana. And then another meaning is pachanika japana. This ja meaning is banning, not thinking. Like a ban, those adverse thing means hindrances. Our mind has 5 kind of hindrances. We call nivarana. 5 kind of hindrances block the mental progresses. That's why our mind cannot upgrade. The hindrances block our mind. So if you want to upgrade your mind, you need to remove the hindrances, 5 hindrances, with the jhana. So that means jhana is temporarily remove the hindrances. That's why mind upgrade, mind, develops in the jhana power. So by the jhana is mean willful concentration on the object, very strongly concentration of the object. The first meaning is. So the Buddha explained there are 40 objects for the concentration power. There are 40 kind of objects. This will be explained in the 9th chapter later. Today, if I explain 40 objects, we have no time. So maybe in the 9th chapter, we will learn this one in detail. Today, little bit, just one kind, I will explain. So the aspirant selects an object It depends on which kind of jhana. If you want to, you need to select the object. So that objects appear almost to the temperament. It depends on the, we have a various kind of temperament. So the Buddha said, actually there are 6 kind of temperament: Raga Charita, Dosa Charita, Moha Charita in Pali, Saddha Charita, Vitaka Charita, and Buddhi Charita. Charita means a temperament. There are 5 kind of temperament. Raga, some person very strongly attachment, some person very strongly anger, some person have very strongly delusion or ignorance, some person very strongly confident, some person has a very strongly, thinking. Yeah. And some person, body means some persons very, very, what we say, Buddhi means a kind of the wisdom. Before doing something, many things, thinking. Yeah. So that person nature is like this. So according to these different temperaments, they choose the meditation object. They can choose. So that object, when they choose according to their temperament, that object is we call Parikama Nimitta. Parikama Nimitta is a preliminary object. Preliminary object is like this here. Like this. Yeah. We make a meditation object first, and then we look at them and then practice again and again. Okay. Okay. So before explanation, how we practice to get the 5 sphere consciousness, we need to explain another one is very important. So jhana there are 2 kinds. Jhana has a 2 kinds. Jhana meaning the watching closely on an object. We already talk about that one, which are 2 kinds. Aramanupanijjhana. Aramanupanijjhana is a concentration on the 40 kind of object by the samatha meditation. This is we call in Pali is Aramanupanijjhana. Aramana Upanijjhana. Aramana means 40 object, 40 kind of object. Upanijjhana means very closely look at or watch. And then another jhana meaning is a Lakhanupanijjhana. Lakhana Upanijjhana. Lakhanupanijjhana means a Lakhana plus Upanijjhana. So Lakhana meaning is a characteristic. Characteristic means that the feature of the something. If you look at somebody, so you know that body has a different feature from the other. So when you see later that person, you can easily know that person because of the different feature from the other. Like this. We have a body, we have a mind, we have a manifesta. These are characteristics. These have a characteristic. Our mind characteristic is knowing the object. Knowing the object. Just knowing the object is the characteristic of our mind. And then you know, the feeling, manifest, the feeling. Feeling is a kind of experience of an object, sensation or something like this, we call. So there's a different dharma, different nature phenomena has their own characteristic, individual characteristic. But all of them, all of the body, all of the mind, all of the manifest has also common characteristic. Common characteristic means impermanent nature. Yeah, all natural things, they are impermanent. They have an impermanent nature. They have the suffering or unsatisfactoriness, and they have a no soul. So these kind of three characteristics is a common characteristic. So here, lakkhana meaning is these characteristics. When you practice vipassana, the object is a characteristic of the body, of the characteristic of the mind, or the characteristic of the manifest. So one of them is our vipassana meditation object. So you need to understand two different bhavana, or jhana, two different jhana has a two different object. For example, you practice breathing in and out. So breathing in and out is a meditation object. For the samatha meditation, for the vipassana meditation, we can use in both. But the difference is, how do you practice? Object is a breathing in and out. But how do you practice to begin the samatha bhavana or to begin the vipassana bhavana? What is the difference? We need to know. If you don't know, maybe your practice may be confused. What's your aim? What for? The practice what for? Samatha or vipassana? So you need to choose, you need to practice the right way. If you cannot choose the right way, you cannot get the right destination. So if you want to practice just for the concentration, you just breathing in and out is just air. That air began more concentration you have, that air began change into the light or change into the thread. We call it the nimitta. Change from the air into nimitta. Just you focus on the nimitta. This is a samatha. But vipassana is not like this. Vipassana, breathing in and out, you need to focus on the nostril, the touching point. You need to understand the body sensitivity and then body consciousness, and then touch, how changing from the starting to the end. Focus on that. That meaning is you focus on the body and mind, isn't it? So this is a vipassana. Vipassana no nimitta. Vipassana directly watch on the characteristic of body and mind. Yeah. It's very important. When you practice meditation, if you don't know, maybe wrong, taking the wrong object. Yeah. Okay, so the Lakanubanic jhana is a kind of the characteristic of body, characteristic of the mind, characteristic of the manifesta. So in the inside meditation, we call that kind of jhana is a Lakanubanic jhana, not Aramanubanic jhana. Aramanubanic jhana is just for the concentration power. Okay, Lakanubanic jhana is for the vipassana. Okay, so that's why vipassana also called the jhana. You need to understand vipassana also the jhana because it's also explain or watch closely the three common characteristics: impermanent nature, suffering or unsatisfactory nature, and then no soul nature. Yeah. Okay. So if you up to understanding that way, a person now want to instantly concentrate on the meditation object. Here is just for the samatha meditation. So just only focus on one object. Whatever you do, your mind focus on that only one object all the time. One object all the time. Yeah. Until you go into sleep. Yeah. So until you begin so the wholly absorbed in your mind that object, you need to try again and again and again and again. So the stage is ultimately reached when he is able to visualize the object. That's important in the samatha meditation. First, you look at your naked eye with the meditation object first. Look at and then practice that object. And then sometimes you close your eye and visualize that object. Finally, if you get visualize object in your mind, no need the meditation object, outside object. Continue visualize object practice again and again and again and again to get the jhana, to get the absorption. So visualize objects we call Ogaha Nimitta. Before Ogaha Nimitta, we this one, the practice with this one. So that digs of the art is what we call Parikama Nimitta. Parikama Nimitta. Preliminary object. Yeah. Preliminary object. Yeah. After looking with your eye with that object and practice again and again, and maybe you close your eye in your mind, the same similar object appear in your mind. That kind of object we call Ogaha Nimitta. Ogaha means we get with the mind. Visualize. Yeah. Visualize. So the nimitta, you need to understand there are three kinds of nimitta. Parikama nimitta, Ogaha nimitta, and Patibhaga nimitta, another one. Another one is Patibhaga nimitta. Patibhaga nimitta means a conceptualized image. So three kind of nimitta you need when you practice samatha meditation. Okay, so like I said, example. The example, if you take the Patawikasina meaning the cycle, like about this 1 square 4 inch in diameter. You put the clay and then make a very smooth surface, yeah, and then put in front of you. Maybe color is a dawn color. Dawn color meaning is a light red color, very light. Early morning before sunrise, that color is coming. Yeah, that kind of color is very light red color, not strong red color. Maybe they put that color on them and make art dicks and put in front of you and look at with your eye like this. Again and again, you look at like this. You in your mind, Batawi, like this. Art, practice like this. And sometimes you close your eye. Maybe that kind of similar object appear in your mind. That object we call Pati Ogaha Nimitta, virtual image first. And then keep on practice with the virtual image, Ogaha Nimitta. And then after that, very, very strongly concentration power. So at that time, another nimitta becoming. Another nimitta we call Patibhaga nimitta. Patibhaga nimitta more clearly. Oga nimitta you see clear, but when you make the preliminary pre-karma nimitta, when you make it, maybe on that surface, maybe your fingerprint appear on the surface. But Oga nimitta appear, that fingerprints you see on that. After that, Patibhaga nimitta, that fingerprint no disappear. And very clearly, like 3D images, appear in your mind. That kind of objects we call Patibhaga nimitta. Patibhaga nimitta. Okay, so maybe that kind of meditation object you practice. So the Parikama nimitta is known as another hypnotic cycle. The Batawi Kasina in Pali is for your practice meditation. So you put that kind of object about 2.5 cubits away from you and then concentrate on it by looking with your naked eye and then seeing mentally. Batawi, or art, again. Don't let your mind not to go to the other object, only that object. Try to stay on that object. The purpose is to gain a one-pointedness, isn't it? One-pointedness means a concentration of the mind. That's why we need to focus on that object. If you choose breathing in and out, you can practice breathing in and out at any time. Only one object. So when you make like this for some time, perhaps the 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, perhaps for months, perhaps for years, it's depend on. It's depend on.
This this disc thing. What is the temperament it's good for? There's Kasina disc is for what temperament?
Kasina?
Yeah, Kasina. Sorry, what temperament? Raga, dosa, moha. Which one? is this kind good for? I'm just wondering.
Kasina and Asuba are for the raga.
Oh, Kasina is
Raga
also for
Charita,
Asuba.
yeah.
I mean, Raga.
Raga Charita. Yeah. And the Kala Kasina is for Dosa.
Oh.
Dosa's Charita.
What do you mean color Kasina?
Kala Kasina, there are 4 kind of kala we can practice.
This is not considered color Kasina?
They include them, but I can explain all
together.
40 kind of objects.
Oh, okay.
So Kala Kasina also including. Kala Kasina is we Nila, Pita, Lohita, Odata. 4 kind only. Nila means brown. Pita means yellow. Yellow means a golden color. And then Nila, Pita, Odata. Yeah, Odata is white. Nila, Pita, Loida, yeah. Loida, red. Only 4 color we can practice meditation. The other color, no.
No black color.
No, no black color. The Buddha didn't mention the black color to practice, meditation. Yeah, color meditation, color with color is only 4.
Because when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
I put just a dot, black dot on the wall. I just concentrate that on, and then it just become a light, and the cover whole my body to become like so bright light.
How old were you?
I was 5 years old at the time.
Oh my God.
So maybe I did something wrong. I did wrong way then.
The every object is you can practice the concentration power,
Yeah.
but some cannot advance. Just like this. You can.
I don't know. I was just a kid. I want something to concentrate. So I just put that there. With
Just
pencil.
little that?
Yeah, little dot. About this small dot.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible because that's why I already told you. Our mind can practice object because mind always work with the object, so you can practice for the certain power concentration. Every object is possible, but here the Buddha emphasized is to upgrade more advanced level. If you want to get advanced level, you need to choose color is only 4 color. The Buddha mentioned. Okay, so we will learn the more charita, temperament, and what kind of meditation is useful, beneficial.
Later.
Yeah. Chapter 9 is mentioned in detail. Yeah. But today, if I explain this one, take time. So just I example as updates, the Butawi Kasina. Yeah. So it's depend on your the parami. Parami means previous life. If you practice such kind of meditation, the present life, if you practice again, connect, and then in 2 weeks, we will attain the jhana power, concentration power. It's depend on that. Maybe some person for weeks, some person for few months, some person for few years. It takes time, isn't it? Anyway, so you will be able to close your eye and visualize the image, the object, the image in your mind only, not your eye. So at that time, the visualized object we call Ogaha Nimitta. Ogaha means Gaha means catch by your mind.
Graha.
Gaha.
Grahana. We call it Grahana.
Yeah, Gahana. Yeah. In Pali, Gahana means taking. Yeah. Yeah.
Uggaha.
Uggaha. Yeah. Okay. So at that time, you continue. Continuously, you practice that with that object, Uggaha Nimitta. So you more and more, you get the concentration. Yeah. With that virtual image. Well, the image is like we call mantra replica of the object. It's that mantra replica of the object. Until it's developed in the conceptualized image, the deep bhaga nimitta. So what is the difference between the visualized image and conceptualized image? Pati bhaga nimitta and uggaha nimitta. So pati bhaga nimitta is there is a force of the device appear on the surface of the device. Maybe like your fingerprint when you make it, there's a fingerprint. But the later one, the pati bhaga nimitta disappear. These force disappear. And very clearly, very shy, like a 3D image. Yeah. So that's what we call in Pali is very like a well-banished conch shell. Conch shell meaning it's a kind of the very white shell. But that white shell is banished. So that meaning is very clearly no fault, no default.
And it doesn't have a color or form.
Conch says color?
No, it's the next sentence says this Patibhaga Nimitta doesn't have a color or form.
Yeah. Because it just, do you know, there's a conceptual image. Yeah.
Well, then how do you know it's there?
Not reality. Not there's no reality. Just only in your mind. That's just only in your mind. In outside, no such
Yeah,
kind
I
of.
understand, but how do you, if you don't see a color or form, how do you know you have the nimitta? Maybe it's a light or something.
Sometimes you need to understand. Sometimes our minds are very, very, very strange. Sometimes no.
You don't have to have anything.
But mind thinking like this, you know.
I know that part.
So here is a very powerful concentration. You know that. That's why I said, even though no color and form, maybe you confuse why color and form, how we understand it. But at the time, very, very powerful concentration. Mind is so complicated.
So you become a one with the nimitta.
Yeah.
And you become one with the nimitta. You cannot separate you and nimitta become a oneness. So doesn't need any color, and then you know that you are like nimitta.
That's meaning, yeah. So just the mood, appearance, and and the bond of the third meaning is a bond here. It's bond of the possession. Amazing. Bond of the possession means bhavana sanya. Because of the bhavana sanya possession very powerful in our mind. When we born, very little child, we don't know anything, isn't it? Because we have no information keep by the possession. But later we learn little and little. We have a lot of information. keep store in our stream of mind. Binding possession, sanya. Sanya is very heavily, very busy working every day. Even though there are many different languages, if you learn, you need more sanya. Keep information about that. That's why when you hear the language, you understand. Because you already store that information. Binding possession, sanya. Amazing. Sanya is like a wisdom, but not wisdom, but like a wisdom. Keep the information and later put again to your mind. Or like this, like this, like this. So, huh? So bhavana sanya we call bhavana sanya. Sanya possession can associate all kind of mind. All kind of mind. But bhavana sanya means sanya associated with different very powerful manifesta, like a wisdom, like a concentration, like a mindfulness. At that time, that sanya became very powerful. But sometimes sanya associated with the unwholesome manifesta, like a attachment, lobha, like a anger, dosa. Other than that, sanya has become more and more crazy. It's not good. Keep, the information. But keep information, but the supporting manifesta is different. The sanya behave a different one. You need to understand our minds like this. Huh? So here, bhavana sanya, that sanya is working with the sati, mindfulness, working with the concentration, ekagata, working with the wisdom, panya. At the time, that possession, bhavana sanya is very beneficial for us to upgrade our mental power. Normal possession cannot upgrade because the characteristic of possession, sanya, is just keep the information. Whatever, it doesn't matter, that information is right or wrong, whatever. Any kind, keep, store. But bhavana sanya is not like this. Different, isn't it? We get the right information with the bhavana sanya. The other sanya, we can see. Sometimes right information we get, sometimes wrong information. So wrong information store and then later that wrong information show again, our mind follow that information. With the wrong information, our behavior also wrong, our reaction also wrong. Everything's wrong, going the wrong way. That's different. You can imagine. Mind is working like this. In our daily life and in our practice of meditation, like this. You need to understand. Very, very important. Sanya is very, very important. So here, bhavana sanya. That's why we know that object. Patiga nimitta. Okay? Then you understand. Okay, we go to the next one. So continually practice that kind of object, patibaga nimitta. Again and again, the construct the nimitta. Nimitta is a patiga nimitta is an abstract concept. So that concentration we call proximate concentration at the time. Upachara samadhi. Proximate concentration means that we upgrade our mind, concentration power upgrade up to the absorption. Absorption means totally occupying that object. Mind never move to the other different object. That means absorption. So before getting the absorption power, that concentration we call proximate concentration. Upachara means proximate, very closely to the absorption stage. So at that time, the 5 hindrances going to disappear. Because the power, concentrate power, jhana factors, including concentration. A power jhana, 5 jhana factor is vitaka, initial application, vichara, sustained application, and then piti, joy, sukha, happiness, and then ekagata, concentration. So these 5 jhana factors totally opposed to the nivarana, 5 nivarana. Pancha nivarana, 5 hindrances. 5 hindrances is we call number 1 is kamachanda nivarana, things desire. And number 2, patiga nivarana, anger. Number 3, tina midda nivarana, sloth and torpor. And then number 4, odicca and kukucca nivarana, restlessness and the remorse. And then number 5, vichikicca. Vichikicca means doubt. So these 5 kind of hindrances are very dangerous, not to progress our mind. So at that time, upachara samadhi, when you get it, they are temporarily inhabited. They stop. They cannot walking continuously. And then practice again and again with the Bhagavad nimitta. So at that time, eventually gain the absorbed concentration. That kind of concentration we want. Absorbed concentration means that we call in Pali Appana Samadhi. Yeah, Appana means immersing in the jhana. So totally absorbed in the with the object, no going away from that object. Yeah. So at the time, enjoying the calmness and serenity of one-pointed mind. So this is the highest benefit from that jhana. So before getting that stage, we need to practice the meditation, the samatha meditation with the object again and again for many times. Maybe fall down, maybe we can again practice again, and maybe we get a certain level of power, concentration, and then fall down, maybe like a fluctuation. The concentration power is a fluctuation, so that's why sometimes we need to practice again and again before the absorption condition. So when we get concentrated on that object, so we get the kind of thought process as follows. That thought process is in mindful thought process. Mindful thought process is not very complicated like a Fido thought process. Fido thought process is many kind of the consciousness walking, but in mindful, not too many. Mindful thought process is just a boenga, like this, a boenga here. Boenga is like our fundamental stream of mind. Like containing consciousness, we call bhavinga, meaning bhava, inga. Bhava meaning is a life. Inga meaning is a fetter or foundation. Yeah. So running, always running, that kind of mind. We have no other outside stimulation. Our mind just running like this, bhavinga. But outside stimulation, right, at the individual door. So at that time, mind changing, process changing. So the bhavinga is a light containing consciousness continuously at the time. When we practice meditation with the object, the bhaga nimitta object, so at that time, Manodara, very powerful concentration power. Manodara Vajana is working with the concentration. Taking that particular bhaga nimitta very closely. Yeah. At that time, the another kind of parikamma name is sense sphere consciousness. Parikamma, upachara, anuloma, and then godarabu. So these four kind of the mind name is a different name, but you need to understand this is a sense sphere consciousness. We already learned sense sphere consciousness, wholesome sense sphere consciousness. Kamavachara kusala chitta. Kamavachara kusala chitta is these maya with the wisdom. So only jnana sambhayukta with the wisdom. Kamavachara kusala is a two group, without wisdom and with wisdom. Here, with wisdom. We need to understand.
When it's not with wisdom, this can lead to depression because the mind is so concentrated on the negative object, and then the depression.
Maybe not successful.
Yeah.
Without wisdom, it's not successful.
Yeah, not because this is wisdom,
Yeah.
then it can lead to something else.
Yeah. So the parikamma, upachara, anuloma, gotarabu. Why the Buddha give the different name? They are the things, only things sphere, wholesome consciousness, kamavachara chitta, with the jnana, with wisdom. Why Buddha put the different name? Parikamma, upachara, anuloma, gotarabu.
So they are different mental states.
Different states, yeah.
Yeah. Would you put the diagram over there, please? The next
diagram, yeah, later diagram, yeah. I will.
with that one, it's easier.
Yeah. Okay, so
it cannot go separately, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the string or the consciousness arrests because the pratibhaga nimitta very strongly absorbed our mind. So our mind never ever go away from that object. That meaning is a mind absorbed with the object, the pratibhaga nimitta. That meaning is arrested. Bhavinga chitta arrest, and then arise the mind of consciousness. Mind of abiding consciousness. Taking the object, every manifestor also working with that object. Right. And then follow the jhana process in that case, starting with the parikamma, upachara, and then anuloma, gotarabu, like this. So what is the parikamma? Parikamma is a preliminary or initial thought moment. So like a kind of a preparation. When you go to somewhere, if you want to go somewhere, you have a plan to go somewhere, you need preparation, isn't it? Like this. Before absorption stage, that kind of mind make a preparation for that process. We call it a parikamma chitta. And then upachara. Upachara chitta also. Upachara means proximate. Proximate means here is a close, very close to the appana, absorption, concentration power. That's why Buddha make a different name. Prikamma, Upachara, Anuloma, Kudrabu, like this. So what is Anuloma and Kudrabu? So, I have a picture here. So before the meditation, you practice meditation again and again like this. Your process of mind is again and again in this way. So maybe here is the object is a Dharma object. So I put here is only for Satipatthana Sutta object is a full object, but the Dharma object including in that. Here, the Attics, Kasina is a Dharma object. Because a Dharma object including Kasina is just kind of the Rupa, so including in the Dharma object.
It could be also the Patibhaga Nimitta.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here, just only in your mind happen a vibration like continuing consciousness, arise like continuing consciousness, and after the mind abiding consciousness, and then 7 jhana. That jhana is sing sphere consciousness, sing sphere wholesome consciousness, 7 times. So that process again and again. When you practice with the Patibhaga Nimitta in your mind, that's the mind thought process. Again and again, until very powerful concentration power.
So you're saying 4 to 10 is the Patibhaga stage?
No, it's that Patibhaga with the Patibhaga object.
Oh, okay.
Again
So
and again.
that,
The object this is represent the mind, number 1 to number 10.
Yeah.
But number 1, 2 is just light continuing consciousness. They are resident mind. So not very powerful because of their resident mind. But number 3 to number 10 is very, very powerful. The number 3, mind or abiding consciousness, direct your mind to the object, the Patibhaga Nimitta. So they are walking number 3 to number 10. Their object is the Patibhaga Nimitta.
Yes.
They're walking again and again. When you practice meditation, also this process, meditation process, again and again, like this. Maybe you focus on your body, Patawi, earth elements, or water element, or wind element, or the fire element, or whatever, like this. Same. But here we explain just only form sphere consciousness. So form sphere consciousness only Patibhaga Nimitta, just in your mind. This is a conceptual image, isn't it? Conceptualized image. So working with that again and again, until very powerful concentration you get. Okay? We need to understand like this. That process, we don't know how many we need. It's depend on. It's depend on. If you can, it's depend. You practice and your previous life practice, connect parami, connect, and then right now you have a require condition, yeah, the place and the meditation, the France, huh? And also you eating the food also.
Mm-hmm.
Many condition. Food also important. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it depend on many conditions. You will need just to thought process, or maybe you many time, again and again. Yeah. It's the same, when you practice the vipassana, same. Okay. So this process, we don't know how many times. Maybe many times, maybe few.
Until
absorbing.
Until absorption.
Yeah, absorption.
Yeah.
So absorption stage like this. This is absorption stages.
Oh, it's not so bright.
Changing.
Bright people just like that.
So finally, you reach that kind of thought process. But the Buddha distinguished two kind of person. A person not so bright. That person not too much bright. So that person, the Prikama, Upachara, Anuloma, Kotragu, 4 kind of the Kamavachara Chitta walking. But if a person is so bright person, very intellectual person, that person no need Prikama. Like this. Only Upachara, Anuloma, and Kotragu, 3. Only 3 Kamavachara Chitta walking with that. No preparation, because of that person very bright. So the Buddha explained like this. So 2 different persons. Yeah. Anyway, so in the mind walking with the first Kamavachara Chitta, after that Jhana Chitta. But for the first time, Jhana Chitta is only once, not many times. Once, and after that the Bhanga, like continuing consciousness, continue for the first attainment. But after that, if you want, you make a determination. I want to be jhana state for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, according to your wish, or according to your determination. Automatically, no need alarm. 1 hour, you will wake up. After 1 hour, 2 hour, you will wake up. Between 1 hour, 2 hour, during the 1 hour, 2 hour, jhana chitta continuously, again and again, jhana chitta many times.
No gaps.
No
gaps. Yeah, no gaps.
No gap.
Just
No gap and no disturbance.
how
No
many
other.
hours you wanna do it? Like 5 or 6 hours, you do 6 hours continuous jhana condition, and after 6 hours you just open your eye.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Something like that.
Yeah. So there are 2 kind of the Adhikamika, first time, just once, jhana chitta. First jhana or second jhana or third jhana, for according to what kind of you get once. But after that, it's depend on your determination. Many times, up to 7 days in the human being.
One day, but when somebody had to train a little bit, train to be able to stay in a jhana for that long, isn't it? Once you access the jhana, After that, the person can stay for 7 days. Is that, does that person have to train themselves for a certain time period, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, expand it. And then once you are good at that, then you can go and then, after practice, they can sit for that long. But for somebody to just have one jhana moment and then they can sit for any longer time, it seems impossible.
Yeah, impossible. If you attain a jhana, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Possible.
Somebody had to train themselves to sit for shorter period of time first.
If you attain a jhana, no need like this. But special practice, if you want to very quickly or you take a time, because if you want to make it like this after you get the first jhana, for example, after you get the first jhana, and then you want to practice again and again very quickly as possible you can. So at that time, even though you determine, I want to be first jhana with the first jhana for 1 hour, but you need to the previous process again, practice the meditation process again. So that take a little bit, 2 minutes or 2 hours. So if you want to more quickly, you need practice, special practice. After training again and again, special practice. So after that training, quickly, just like this, you can.
Even one breathing can go to
you can. But if no special practice, maybe you take a process meditation thought process. Take a time to enter the first jhana stages. Understand? Yeah. So it's depend on your practice,
And,
quickly or.
And if you're in jhana, if there's any disturbances, you lose it, right?
Sorry?
If there's any disturbances, like even if you are determined, we do 2 hours or 7 days or something, if somebody disturbs, you lose it, right?
If you are going enter into the first jhana, so no disturb. Yeah, according to your wish, you can continue. Yeah, this is like a sound. Maybe the sound, a very loudly sound, can disturb.
Yeah.
Not only jhana. I have an experience. Just I practice a meditation, vipassana meditation. At the time, near the meditation center in Burma, you can loudspeaker, very high place. They pour very loudly. The singing,
Chanting.
not chanting, singing. At the time we practice meditation, so we disappointed. I can't practice with that sound. But the strange thing is practice, focus on that. So at that time, the required condition is a good condition. So I think they stop because I didn't hear. But I stopped in my practice of meditation. They continue. You can imagine. It's not jhana. It's just vipassana. Not very strongly, very powerful jhana, Not like a first jhana, second jhana, but merely first jhana. That's required condition I have. So that sound cannot disturb me. Yeah. So very, very powerful concentration power entering the first jhana. That kind of sound cannot disturb. They continue without disturbing me. Yeah. Okay. That's why at the Buddha time, the Buddha, the very, very close to the battlefield, battlefield, the rainy season, the thunderstorm. But in the battlefield, the plogging, the two person plogging, so thunderstorm strike them and they die. The Buddha very close at the feet, the Buddha Samapati. So from the village, many people coming out after raining stop, and then all the person down they bring to for the funeral or something. They prepare some preparation for that. So they saw the Buddha. So they go to the Buddha and ask to the Buddha, Buddha, you don't know that happened. The Buddha, no. Are you going to sleep? They asked to the Buddha, no, I'm not asleep. Oh, you didn't know that? Very loudly sound. Huh? Like the the shaking, and then the sound is very, very loud. The Buddha didn't. Well, are you sleeping? They asked to the Buddha because of Samavati. Yeah. And then another happening is Sariputta. Sariputta in the forest, the Samapati. There is the shaving the head at the time. So the moonlight, and then his head is very, shaving, just shaving. So moonlight is the very, very shining under the light of the moon. So in the forest, there's August. The one August is not believed in the Buddha and the Sangha. That's why that person shining his head. I want to be hidden. His friend, oh, don't do that. You're very dangerous. Please don't do it. Oh, I will do that. So he hid it. The head of the Sariputta. Sariputta Samapati, so don't know that. Yeah, but then very near place, the Moggallana, the chief disciple of the Buddha, Moggallana also, he had, because he didn't Samapati, he had that sound, hidden sound. So he go to the Sariputta and see, Sariputta, nothing happened. So what happened? Just little bit, just like, the mosquito biting. You can imagine. No. Like this. So the concentration powers we can use like this. That's why we need concentration power. If you have a concentration power, you have a very, very, the physical suffering, like, the painful feeling, you can apply the concentration power. At that time, you will be free from suffering, the kind of the, painful feeling. That's the benefit we can get from the power of concentration. Very useful. Yeah.
You don't need much sleep.
Yeah, of course.
1 hour just sitting is better than like a 6 hours sleep.
Yeah, of course. Because mental power is very, very powerful than the physical power. Yeah.
You can save a lot of money. You don't have to even eat.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So one day at a time.
That's why when we practice Vipassana meditation, we little eat, practice more, no problem. Because we will get the nutrition from mind. The nutrition is two kinds of nutrition. From the food, this is a material nutrition. From the mind, there's a four kind of chitta ahara. Arubino ahara. Chataro. four kinds. Ahara is four kinds we have in mentally. Not only mostly people then nutrition table look at this is good for eat for have to eat. Just only we look at food, physical nutrition. Modern nutrition they don't know. So that's why Arupa, formless sphere, they can survive only with the mental nutrition, no physical food, no need. That's why in 7 days we Samapati, 7 days, yeah, it's possible. Only we survive only with the mental nutrition. So the more we understand the value of that, the more we need to practice to get this kind of power from our mind. Without training, we cannot get it. Only mental training we get it. Yeah. That's why we need to practice meditation. We have a both our body and mind. Only practice body is not enough. We need to practice mentally practice, isn't it? Because we have both physical practice, physical exercise. But nowadays, just people go to the gym and practice and swimming and something like this. Just only they depend on physical, isn't it? They forget about the mental exercise, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we go to the next one. Samapati. Samapati is after you get the jhana, so you can enter the Samapati for long hours or many days or something like this. At that stage we call in Pali is Samapati or Samapajjana. This is a sustained attainment you call. So at that time, jhana chitta is many times. It's dependent. Many times. So we call it samapati, jhana samapati, because this is the only jhana. So samapati is 3 kinds of samapati we have. You need to understand 3 kinds: jhana samapati and phala samapati. Phala is a fruition. That is for noble person only. Noble person only. Not common person cannot. So just common person just attain the jhana. They can only just jhana samapati only, not phala samapati. In phala samapati here, phala chitta, not jhana chitta, phala chitta many hours. For example, Sotapanna, first noble person, that person can attain the Sotapati, phala samapati for many hours, for 7 days. Yeah. Like this. And then another samapati is we call Nirodha samapati. Nirodha samapati is more powerful. More requirement. Only 2 persons, 2 noble persons, Anagami and Arahant. That Anagami Arahant should be qualified all kind of jhana, Rupa jhana and also Arupa jhana, not only Rupa jhana. All kind of jhana already they attain, and then they also these Anagami and Arahant, they can Nirodha. Nirodha meaning is a ceasing stage. Stop. Stop meaning is a chitta, all kind of chitta stop at the time. all kind of chitta rupa, because of no chitta rupa, the material born by chitta, that kind of rupa also stop. So that meaning is that we breathe in and out because of our mind. Chitta, the breathing in and out, chitta rupa. So no chitta at the time, no breathing. Yeah.
They're like a dead person.
Yeah,
no breathing.
Yeah.
But they're alive, but they say
Yeah.
no breathing. So
Yeah.
somebody doesn't have any breathing.
Yeah.
All physical can just stop at the moment.
Because of power of the jhana, power of the concentration. Yeah. Yeah. So at the time, no breathing in and on, no all other different kind of the chitta rupa stop. So chitta, chittasika, chitta rupa stop at the time. Only running kamacharupa, kama born material, kamacharupa, and then ahara, nutrition also running, keep on running, and ahara charupa and udicharupa, temperature different. Temperature variation, so that kind of process running. So 3 process running only. Other 3 process stop for the time interval.
For that interval only.
Yeah, interval for the interval alone, not for all.
Not for
Not for all that. It's not possible.
Oh.
It's not possible. Yeah. Like the treatment, if they make some kind of medicine, so when you make an operation, you don't know that kind of feeling, isn't it? Like this, the starting interval, not all the time. It's not possible to do that because we need more powerful mental power and physical supporting. Yeah, like the medical operation, that. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. So jhana is like we get benefit, such kind of benefit from the jhana. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the kind of samapati is 2 different samapati. So very bright person. The very bright person is not too many kama chitta. So you already know that. So this is understood easily. And then I would like to explain a person who Nuloma chitta is we call Nuloma chitta is adaptation or very the moment is qualified. That mind is qualified. It's for the final absorption stage. That is we call a Nuloma. Yeah. So conformity with the apana. Yeah. So this is followed by the Kotarabu, another one Kotarabu. Kotarabu is kind of the borderline mind. Kind of the borderline mind. Okay, so I want to go rest. Rest.
보고 있어요. 판 갖고 가고요. It's gonna take such a long time. 그거 아비담만 제일 오래 걸릴 것 같아요. 그거 보는데.
오늘 안 끝났어.
아니 그래서 근데 그 책 보는데 너무 많아.
근데 뭐 디테일.
그러니까 근데 지금은 나중에 보고 다음 주에는 다음 주에 봐야죠. 넥슨데.
뭐 디테일. 그 책이
지금 하나 설명을 해주니까는 재밌어요. 그래서
우리 Monday, Wednesday class?
네. Wednesday I can commence. 날씨죠. 쉐프 너무 쉬는 거 아니에요? 몇 시에?
그거야.
아니죠.
무슨 1시, 2시 오셔.
Sorry. So Godravu Chitta is a kind of the borderline from the one kind of lineage to another. Yeah. So this is a transition from the Sang sphere to Pon sphere stage of mind. So that mind we call Godravu. Godra meaning is the karma lineage. Bu meaning is subject. So that this is borderline from the karma state, karma Sang sphere to Pon sphere stage, the mind. Yeah. So all of this thought moment with the jhana process up to the Godravu moment, we call the karma vachara. Not rupa vachara right now. Yeah. So the Godravu is a borderline. Before Godravu, all karma vachara. After Godravu, all rupa vachara. Changing like this. That's why we call the Buddha get the name Godravu. Yeah. But Chitta is karma vachara chitta, Sang sphere consciousness. Okay. Okay, so we go to the next one. The pausing. If a pausing get the first jhana for the first time, there's only one moment of the jhana. So you need to understand, not many times. Just once jhana chitta, vajra chitta, and then the substitute to the bonga chitta. But after you get that kind of jhana, first jhana, if you want again, you need to practice meditation again. But not too long at that time. But you need a little bit, a few minutes or 2 hours, not too long. Not you need to restart again from this preliminary stage. So at that time, later you want to meditate practice again to get in that jhana, few minutes, and then become the jhana that one again. At the time, that jhana is very, very many times, not only once at the time. If you want to more quickly, you need to more practice for that. If you want, it's different. No practice quickly for quick. So that person literally few minutes or few hours need to regain the jhana power. So but more quickly, if you want, you need more practice again. Okay, so later I would like to explain that consciousness belong to Rupa plane, form sphere. Is first Rupa jhana or second Rupa jhana. So the plane is different Rupa, different jhana, different plane. So Kusala Chitta is for all common person. But for Arahant and Buddha is a Kiriya Chitta. They're different. Jhana is the same jhana, but different nature of the mind. Okay. So if you already have a jhana, first jhana or second jhana or whatever, you keep on practice and you again and again that jhana practice, and then you have no disturb for the jhana. So after you die, you will reborn in the form sphere again because of the power of jhana. But if you cannot continue after you get the jhana, if you cannot continue, you never ever practice again and you forget it. So at that time, jhana cannot give the result to reborn in the form sphere. So after that, you need to keep on, again and practice. Yeah, because jhana is many disturbances to destroy it. So if you practice the jhana, depend on the first jhana, second jhana, the third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana, or whatever, you can stay with the jhana for up to 7 days in the human being. But for the form sphere, you can, as possible as you can. It's depend on your determination, because they don't need food. Yeah, they don't need depend on the nutrition. Yeah, that's why for form sphere, that jhana is many.
What is the difference then? Difference between Nirodha Samapatti and then regular jhana? If everybody, even if somebody has a regular jhana, can stay for 7 days. I only heard just the Nirodha Samapatti can.
The Nirodha Samapatti is special, very powerful, special. Yeah. The common person, they after they get the jhana, so they can the jhana, the Samapatti is possible. It's
to stay 7 days.
So, yeah, for the human being. For the human being, it's 70 because we depend on the ahara, the nutrition, the food. Yeah. That's why. The other different plane in the form sphere, formless sphere, they can what they want. Yeah, no limit. I mean, in those planes, there's no limit. They can stay with the jhana.
Don't they? Can somebody stay with the first jhana even while during the daily lives?
Oh no, there's no possible because the nature of jhana is take object is Pratibhaga nimitta with the Pratibhaga nimitta. You know what I mean? Jhana consciousness just only with the Pratibhaga nimitta object. That's why you cannot do that. Yeah. But the vipassana is possible.
Yeah, vipassana. Okay.
That's why we practice the vipassana. Jhana is like a special condition we need.
It's a samatha jhana you cannot. The vipassana jhana you can. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But they're very similar jhana. Not we get the Apana jhana, upachara, the samadhi, not apana samadhi. When we practice vipassana, our concentration level is only upachara, proximate concentration, not absorb concentration.
Yeah.
Because we don't need too much, because we need more wisdom. That's why, huh? Okay. Oh, already 2.5 hours.
We are almost done, right?
Yeah, almost done. Almost done. Okay. So the other one is I explain about why we are called the only 5 manifestos we call jhana fetter. This is important to understand. We have the 5 jhana fetter, Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata, only 5. But actually, many manifestos working with them, isn't it? We have at least how many? 35 manifestos working. So maybe you remember that's kind of I show here. First jhana, for example, the first jhana is like this, working like this. Not only 5 jhana fetter, or many other different manifestos working. Here the 7 universal manifestos. Here the occasional 6 occasional manifestos. Here 16 kind of the beautiful manifestos. And then Panya, Karuna Mudita is sometimes. But why we say only 5 manifestos? We say jhana fetters.
They contain these things. Isn't it? Some of those contain.
Because of these 5 fetters directly opposite to the 5 hindrances. We have 5 hindrances not to progress our mind. If we want to progress our mind, we need to stop these 5 hindrances. That's why 5 jhana fetters only are directly opposed to the 5 hindrances. That's why. Okay. So directly opposed to the 5 hindrances here. But there's 2 reasons. Only these 5 are called jhana fetters. Another fetter is the ability to contemplate or to examine the object closely. That's another reason. But the very important one is the directly opposed to the 5 mental hindrances. Okay. So Vitaka take the mind into the object, put the mind into the object. Vichara keep the mind anchor there, not to move. Anchor. So PD refresh the mind, and Sukha intensifying the mind. So they are how they support our mental situation. So supported by these 4 Chaitasika, taking the mind to the object, keeping mind on that object, and refreshing body and mind, and intensifying our mind. And Ekagata is one point in it. So mind put the mind on the object evenly. Evenly means no shaking and no disturbance, undistractedly. So Ekagata can do this function properly only when the other 4 manifesta supporting, like Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha. they are supporting to the concentration, ekagata. That's why ekagata can do properly. So at the time, the mind totally absorbed the object. So these 5 factors are very, very important to get such kind of mental power. So, and then the second reason because the direct opposite to the mind, to the mental hindrances, 5 mental hindrances, which is the direct opposite to the sloth and torpor. When you're very sleepy, so which one is opposite? Vitaka.
Yeah.
Initial obligation, make it, the introduction, the object, the mind, all this. That's why sometimes we cannot sleep at night properly. I already told you. That's a Vitaka, totally opposite to the sloth and torpor. And then Vichara. Vichara is opposed to the doubt, Vichikricha. Because Vichara's nature is examination, like a panya, examine. That's why. And then piti. Piti is directly opposed to the evil or anger, pyabhada. Pyabhada nivarana, one kind of the hindrance. And then sukha and upekha, they are, sukha and upekha is a kind of the feeling, feeling aggregate, vedana khanda. They are saying opposed to the restlessness and the remorse. Odicca and kokucha nivarana. Okay, and then ekagata, concentration. If you have a concentration power directly opposed to the sensual desire, kamachanda. If we have a kamachanda, we want more object, more and more, one after another, continuously. That's why our mind has no power. So concentration, take only one object. The other time, the other object cannot disturb. The kamachanda stop. Directly opposed to the kamachanda is the ekagata. That's why only 5 feathers, the mental feathers, we call jhana feather. Not only from sphere consciousness, but also in the 6 sphere consciousness, kama vachara kusala chitta, when we practice vipassana, they are working. Not the absorption level, but the proximate concentration level is working with the object of vipassana. Okay, so we will stop here. Thank you very much for your listening. So if you understand that kind of the jhana nature, you can apply when you practice vipassana also. Because very similar. Yeah. A little bit different. The samatha is just only one object, but vipassana is all kind. One moment, one object. Its proximate concentration is okay with one moment, one object.
For me, before I practiced vipassana, I did since a kid, I did samatha more, and that time I had more easy to get the absorption. But using the vipassana, it's more hard to go into the stages. But I don't want to practice samatha anymore. When I do, I just try more focus. So since I do the what's the different samatha and vipassana?
Yeah, it's depend on the person. The Buddha give the different way. Some person just only the purely vipassana. We call sukha. Sukha.
I guess
But the other person, they need the both. Samatha and vipassana. Yes.
Somehow I more prefer to vipassana after I got the trained vipassana, and then somehow I don't do any more samatha train. If I have the time, I want to put more effort to the vipassana there.
Yeah. You know, you can practice vipassana. The final, our aim is vipassana. Yeah. But starting point, maybe you starting with the samatha, and then later, if you get the absorption power, concentration, you can easily to go to the vipassana. But if you stop in the samatha, you cannot reach the right destination, what you want. Yeah. That's why the Buddha allowed to practice in both way or just only vipassana. It's okay. It's depend on you. If you good both practice, beneficial both practice for you, you can do that. Yeah. No problem. Okay. Thank you very much for your watching. So the more you understand the nature of the jhana, when you practice, you can apply that power or jhana, and you can get a benefit from that in your daily life. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. So before stop the lecture, we wish a Buddha teaching staying longer and longer in the universe. So we wish Buddha Sasanam Chidantitatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chidantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chidantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chidantitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. Thank you. See you next week. Bye-bye.